I'm about to do your Gemini tarot reading for November 2021, and in this Gemini love reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Gemini tarot reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Gemini love reading today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is that you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically energetically connected to in some way, we're going to take a look at what's going on between the two of you. And I'm going to do that by pulling one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you here in November 2021. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Gemini, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, this is a general reading, not a personal reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. So if a personal reading is something that you're interested in, you can find the links and the information about that in the description down below. But this is a general reading, which means I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Gemini people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. So this is not going to resonate with every single Gemini person on the entire planet. It's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this one, energies are pretty prone to get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross watchers. So that means Gemini is on this side of the table, your person of interest is on this side of the table. Sometimes that can get flipped around, so you just got to take it however it resonates, especially if you're a cross watcher. So if you're not a Gemini and you're just watching this Gemini tarot reading because you want to find out what's going on with the Gemini you're interested in, I'm totally okay with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards. So take it however it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably should check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough talking, let's get on with this Gemini love reading for November 2021. And let's start by getting 1 card for what is the mutual point of interest between Gemini and their romantic person of interest here in November 2021, please. Thank you very much. Let's get 3 cards for you, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between the two of them in November 2021? Let's get 2 more cards for Gemini, please. Let's get 2 more for Gemini. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you just saw me flip those cards right side up. I don't read reversals, so I just automatically flip them up without thinking about it. Unless, when that happens, I'm told not to flip them right side up, then I'll leave them reversed. But that didn't happen, so let's get 3 cards for your person, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini's romantic person of interest as it relates to Gemini and the connection between them here in November 2021, please. Let's get 2 more for Gemini's person of interest, please. Make sure one of these didn't flip over in here. Okay, it didn't. Alright, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Knight of Swords. Now, this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Knights are action takers. This is about rushing forward very quickly, speaking the truth about something, or rushing forward very quickly, taking like very rapid, decisive action on something here. Right under that, we have the Strength card. This is the Leo Major Arcana card. Usually this card tells me that there is some very difficult situation going on, and it's requiring you to dig down deep and tap into your internal strength in order to even make it through this situation. having the courage to face your fears. It tells me that you have all that internal strength to make it through this and the courage to face your fears. It's just telling me that you're going to need that ability. You're going to have to dig down deep and tap into that here. Now, this can also be an energy of trying to tame the beast inside yourselves, as in trying to rein yourselves in, trying to hold yourselves back, trying not to rush off too quickly and do anything that's going to be some kind of a mistake that messes things up. Trying to be patient here. Could be any of those things. But some looks like a decision being made, probably a hard decision, or speaking some sort of truth that is difficult to speak or difficult to hear. Something along those lines. That's the overall energy of this reading. I'm sure that's going to get clarified more as we move along here. But this mutual point of interest is shared energy between the both of you. It is an energy that is affecting you, Gemini. It's affecting your person. It's affecting both of you in some way. And the mutual energy between you for November 2021, Gemini, is the Queen of Wands. Now, this is usually an Aries or a Leo energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. Someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. This is someone who is usually sexy, vivacious, charming, fun to be around, kind of like the life of the party. Sometimes this can be someone that brings a little bit of drama with them. This is usually about knowing what you want and going after it and not really taking no for an answer here. The Queen of Wands almost always gets what she wants. So let's clarify this and find out what's going on with this Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands as the mutual energy between Gemini and their person here in November 2021, please. Yeah, let's get two more on this Queen of Wands. Why is this Queen of Wands here as the mutual point of interest? Okay, we're going to take both of them, I guess. We got an extra card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Now, pages are messengers. Cups represent love and emotions. So this is news and messages of love and emotions. This can be expressing of feelings. This can be making romantic offers. We have the Lovers right underneath that. This is Gemini energy. This is an energy of divine counterparts. We've got divine feminine, divine masculine represented on the card. This is a power couple. This is a very powerful love connection between two people. This usually for me represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. So we've got some expressing of feelings here about the strength of this love connection. Now, before this was called the Lovers card in the past, before this it was called Love, and before that even it was called the Choice. So sometimes this can represent some sort of a choice needing to be made in this powerful love connection. We have the Three of Cups right under that. This is Cancer energy. A lot of times this is reconciliation energy. It's about being reunited and celebrating. Now, sometimes this can be an energy of a third-party love connection because we have Three Cups of Love present in this card. So we could have some truth being spoken, some rapid, decisive action that creates some very difficult situation that's hard to deal with here. We could have had a decision that was made that was a difficult decision, expressing of feelings about this connection. There could be expressing feelings about a choice in this connection. There could be a third-party love situation going on here and the expressing of feelings related to that. To clarify this Queen of Wands, this energy of knowing what you want and going after it and not really taking no for an answer here, we have Strength, we have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Now, Strength, again, we just saw that right under this Knight of Swords for the overall energy of the reading, Leo energy. Something difficult happening that's requiring a lot of internal strength from both of you to get through this, or both of you trying to rein yourselves in, trying to hold yourselves back, not move too quickly on something and make some kind of mistake that messes everything up. Could be a case of where you both know what you want and you're both trying to rein yourselves in about speaking the feelings on this or not. Next, we have this Pisces energy of the Hanged Man. This is progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stuck and stagnant. Now, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's trying to look at things from a different perspective than he would normally look at things from, a different point of view, different angles than he would normally look at things from. And he's doing that trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. How do I get this unstuck and move forward? In the meantime, though, things are stuck right where they're at, and they're not really moving forward, it looks like. That could be what the difficult situation is. It could be a difficult situation because one or both of you knows what they want, and it's just not happening right now, and that's creating a difficult situation. Could be that there's the expressing of feelings about this connection and wanting to reunite in this connection. There could have been some rapid, decisive action taking place in the past that was a severing of this connection, and it's been difficult to get through that. It could be any of those things. This will probably become more clear as we move along. But the next card to clarify that Queen of Wands is the Ace of Wands. This represents a new beginning in passion and desire, a passionate new beginning. Could be that's what is wanted here, a passionate new beginning, re-sparking the passion in this connection. This is also the phallic symbol of the tarot deck, so it can represent the male phallus and using it to be intimate, so it can be sexual things. It could be conception, like the beginning of a new life. This could be just a plain old starting over at square one in terms of the passion and desire, and that's not really happening right now. But the final card to clarify the Queen of Wands is the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is usually a very grounded, stable, abundant, generous type of an energy. Someone who has their material assets in order, their finances in order, their material possessions in order. A lot of times this can represent a person who is like a business owner or an independent contractor or involved in a business in some way, like in a managerial role. This is usually someone who is good at building things, whether physically building things or building empires, like building businesses. Someone who usually has their finances in order here. Now that is the mutual energy between the two of you here in November 2021. Gemini, your energy, we have the Tower, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Lovers. So this Tower is an abrupt shift that happens here. This is some foundation rocking event. This is when something falls apart, comes crashing down all around you. Now, even though there is a physical building on the card and the building is being struck by lightning from the universe or the divine, this usually doesn't represent a physical structure being destroyed. It's not like your garage has exploded all over your backyard. This is more of a metaphor for a belief system or some structure that you have created in your life that's not serving you, and the universe is trying to remove that from your life. This can be like a belief system or a mental model of the world that you've been operating from. In other words, like a way that you believed things were. Something happens to change all that, and now that mental model you've been operating from crumbles apart right in front of you, and nothing's the same after that. Now, this is card 16 of the Major Arcana, and in numerology, you would take the 16 and you would add the 1 plus the 6 together to get 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this is not something happening to you. This is something happening for you. This is the divine stepping in to remove something from your life that's either not meant for you or not where you're supposed to be or not serving you. It's removing some blockage from your life. It just doesn't always feel that way when it's happening. So let's clarify this Tower. Tell me more about the Tower for Gemini. Why is the Tower here for Gemini in November 2021? Let's get 2 more on this Tower. Why is the Tower here? Thank you. Okay, we got an explosion here. We're going to take these 2 that came out. Normally I get 3 cards to clarify, and I just got 5 cards, so apparently this Tower is very important to you. On the bottom of the deck, we have Death. This is Scorpio energy. This is an energy of an ending. This is something dying something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. This is like a massive transformation process taking place. So if you think about when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon, it's not having a party in there. It's not fun and games for the caterpillar. It's actually dying and it's transforming into something else. It's going through a very painful transformation process, and when it comes out of the cocoon, it ain't a caterpillar anymore. It's a beautiful butterfly instead. So we have some structure in your life coming apart here, probably very abruptly. Some massive, probably painful transformation process. That could be why I'm seeing the Strength card here. It's requiring a lot of internal strength from you to make it through it. Same here. I've seen the Strength card twice already. Something very painful, and it seems like it's got your life or an element of your life kind of stuck right here. Shit. Right under this Death card, we have the Eight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is an energy of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from something. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love, and they're doing that because they believe there's something better out there for them. There's something more out there for them. They're not fully happy or emotionally content with what they have, and they're making the conscious decision to walk away from these 8 cups, to go down a brand new path that they believe is going to lead them toward their own emotional happiness, their own fulfillment. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. So this could be saying either that you put an ending to something and you walked away, or your person walked away from you. I've got the World next. This is the final card of the major arcana. It represents completion of cycles. So this is the ending of one cycle, and at the same time, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Seems like it's very difficult for you to deal with this, though. This 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of you carrying a very heavy burden. Now, it's a 10, and in tarot, 10s are completion. So this is the completion of some heavy burden. So if you haven't gotten to the spot where you can lay this burden down and move on without it, you could be approaching that spot. But definitely going through some sort of a tower moment here, some sort of a very difficult transformation. To clarify the tower, I got 5 cards. I got the Sun, the 5 of Cups, the Page of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. It's so crazy how much this reading is looking and feeling very similar to the Aquarius reading that I just did. If you are involved with an Aquarius person, you probably should watch that. If you have Aquarius in a prominent spot in your chart, like your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, something like that, you should probably watch the Aquarius reading. I have a feeling they're connected. This Sun card is Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. It's very hard to get a better card than the Sun here. Now, another meaning for this card can be illumination, as if something was hidden in the dark from you, something that you couldn't see. This could be the light being shined on that to expose it for what it is. That could be what brought the tower down. That could be what caused this painful situation, caused this emotional detachment, this ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. This could just be saying that you were happy, or you believed you were happy. You had this belief system, this mental model of the world, of how you thought things were, and you thought you had happiness, and then something has abruptly happened to the happiness, and now you're not happy anymore. It looks like that might be, because the next card we have to clarify the tower is the 5 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about you being focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. The love and emotions that have been spilled out and wasted. The time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. This is a card about where your focus is. If you're focused on the past, you're going to feel the way you felt in the past. If you're focused on something that you don't have anymore, you're going to feel that loss. If you're focused on something that you feel is missing from your life, you're going to feel that gap in your life. And notice right behind this person are two upright, completely full cups of love. So this represents the Two of Cups, some happy love connection. So depending on where your focus is, you could be missing something here, not seeing it, even though you actually have it. You could miss some sort of an opportunity for your happiness. This is a card that says that you need to be very consciously aware of where your focus is. You need to control where your focus goes, and don't let your focus dictate to you where it's going to go. Because if you let your focus control you, you're going to feel negative, lower vibrational type of feelings here, instead of the happiness that you want. Now the next card to clarify the Tower is the Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages. This can be communications. This could be communications about the truth. We have this rushing forward and speaking the truth here that looks like led to a difficult situation. We could have someone here that has a lot of passion and desire. Like this could be you knowing what you want, and it could be your person. It could be your person knowing what they want and maybe causing some drama, going after what they want, causing some Tower moment, some stagnation here. This is also an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out, doing their due diligence on something. So this can be you spying on your person, trying to keep tabs on your person. This could be someone who witnessed the truth happen and then reported back to you and spoke the truth to you, and that brought the Tower down. It could be any of those things, so you just got to take that however it resonates for you in your situation. But the next card to clarify the Tower is the Seven of Wands. This is more Leo energy. I've seen quite a bit of Leo energy out here already. You might be dealing with a Leo or someone with Leo prominent in their chart. You could be dealing with literally any sign. This is a general reading, so it's going to be near impossible for me to pin this down because I'm not reading for you specifically. I'm reading for a big collective of Gemini people. But this is Leo energy. This is an energy of being walled off and defensive about something, defending your position on something, defending your stance on something, being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what you desire. This can even be an energy of defending yourself against accusations. It could be that we've got someone who saw your person doing something maybe they shouldn't have been, and now they're defending themselves against accusations from you, or vice versa. This could just be you trying to figure out if you even want to fight for this connection or not, whether you want to balance it back out or not. This Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. This is a card of balance. It's generosity, reciprocity, equal give and take. At times, this card can represent the merchant giving to two, as in your person giving to more than one person. It could be that. I don't see anything out here yet that would make me think that. But something is definitely very fishy here. Something feels off. Now the next card in your energy for November 2021, Gemini, is the Six of Wands. This is more Leo energy. This is an energy of recognition, as in you being recognized for something, or more often than that, you recognizing something. You coming to some sort of a recognition, either about this connection, or yourself, or your person. You recognizing something that allows you to move forward in success and victory. So tell me more about this Six of Wands for Gemini, please. Why is the Six of Wands here for Gemini in November 2021, please? Let's get one more card on this Six of Wands. Thank you. Okay, definitely wants me to show you that one. I gotta turn this little space heater off here. I'm in Ohio. It's cold in Ohio already, and I had to turn my space heater on, and I forgot it was on, and it just kicked on. I'm pretty sure that's going to make a little bit of a loud humming sound for you. I don't want to drive you nuts. Okay, we're clarifying this Six of Wands Leo energy of recognizing something and being able to move forward in success and victory. On the bottom of the deck, we have the World. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. We saw that just a second ago when I clarified the Tower. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. In terms of zodiac signs, this represents the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Yeah, the ending of some cycle here and possibly beginning a new cycle is a heavy burden on you. To clarify this 6 of Wands, we have the 5 of Wands, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Now this 5 of Wands is also Leo energy. We're clarifying the 6 of Wands. We just saw the 7 of Wands. So I have all the Leo minor arcana cards out here in your energy already. I've got the Leo major arcana, the Sun. I've got the Leo major arcana, the Strength card. And we just saw the Leo major arcana Strength card in the story on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. So there's a buttload of Leo. Even this Queen of Wands can be Leo energy or Aries energy. The only card that we're missing from the entire set of Leo cards would be the King of Wands, and that's usually Sagittarius or Leo energy. But this 5 of Wands, we're going backwards here from the 6 to the 5. So we're not making progress in this aspect. We're regressing here. This 5 of Wands, 5s are conflict. So Wands are about desires and passion. So this is a conflict in your desires, an internal conflict. In other words, a piece of you wants one thing, and then another piece of you wants this opposite opposing thing, and you're having this internal battle of tug of war inside your desires about what you even want. You're pulling yourself in multiple different directions at the same time. That could be what you're recognizing here. You could be recognizing something about this tower coming down, recognizing that your happiness wasn't really what you thought it was. This situation wasn't really a situation that was making you as happy as you thought it was, because something fishy was going on. It's possible someone saw that and reported it to you, and now you're internally conflicted about whether you even want to fight for this connection and try and balance it out, or if you just want to move forward without this. I think you're conflicted in your desires in terms of what it is that you actually want right now. Now the next card to clarify this 6 of Wands is the King of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is a decision-making energy. This represents that you probably do still have a lot of love and emotions for your person. You just might not be outwardly expressing that right now. The King of Cups is emotionally balanced and emotionally stable, and he doesn't always wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't always publicly broadcast how he's feeling about something. So this could be an energy of you trying to make some decision and consulting your emotions about it, consulting your intuition about it, and still being somewhat internally conflicted on that. Could be a spot where your head and your heart are telling you 2 different things. This could just be you being internally conflicted because of what happened, and you're not sure if you even want to fight for this. Things are frozen and stuck right here, but you still have a lot of love for this person, so you're not quite sure what to do. The next card to clarify that 6 of Wands is the Ace of Pentacles. Now this represents an opportunity being presented to you from the universe. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into that 10 of Pentacles that we all want, that maximum stability, abundance, and prosperity. Now this isn't the 10 of Pentacles in and of itself. It just has the potential to get there. And that's the thing with aces. You have to grab these and do something with them. Otherwise, they're just empty potential. But this definitely has an opportunity to it here that has the potential to grow into something. The final card in your energy for November 2021, Gemini, is the Lovers, the Gemini Major Arcana card. This is, again, a power couple. This is divine feminine, divine masculine, so this is divine counterparts, a very powerful love connection. A lot of times this represents 2 people who were probably supposed to be together, but like I said a minute ago, before it was called the Lovers, it was called love, and before that, it was called the choice. And I've got you internally conflicted right here, trying to make some sort of a choice, trying to come to some sort of a decision here and take action on that decision, and it seems to be a very difficult situation. I have the feeling that something has happened between the 2 of you. I mean, clearly we've got the Tower, We've got sadness and remorse. We've seen the Death card, Hanged Man, things are stuck. Right under these two cards, I have the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. Normally that is about, it's Capricorn energy, and normally it's about like teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals to build something of value. But in this particular deck, there's only one person on the card. Normally there's three people working together on the card. This is about like working by yourself, laying the foundations to something by yourself. Very, very bizarre. Let's clarify this Lovers card here. Tell me more about the Lovers for Gemini. Why is the Lovers card here for Gemini? Please tell me more about this Lovers card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Again, this is Cancer energy. This is usually an energy of reconciliation, like being reunited and celebrating. This could be telling me that you're trying to reunite this powerful love connection here, trying to reconcile with your person and get back together. Have the Empress. This is the birth of something new. So this could be you trying to rebirth this connection, trying to put it back together. This could also be telling me that there is some sort of a choice that needs to be made in this love connection now, a difficult one. This could represent a third-party love connection because there are three cups of love in this picture. This could be talking about someone birthing something new, as in that's what's made the choice, that some new connection has happened outside of this one. I'm not really feeling that, although it's entirely possible. This is quite a confusing set of energies out here right now. Right under the Empress, I have the Four of Cups, which is Cancer energy. This is a card of being emotionally discontent, not happy with what you have, so much so that you're daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that you believe will bring you more happiness, more fulfillment. Now, a lot of times this can represent a love offer already being on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected. It's just been kind of left hanging here in the air. This can be you contemplating making a love offer to your person, trying to reconcile this situation, trying to rebirth this connection here, and you just haven't done that yet. Maybe you're afraid you'll be rejected. Maybe you're internally conflicted about whether or not you should do that. Yeah, got the Lovers card again right under that Four of Cups. Again, very powerful love connection here. Wheel of Fortune right under that. Now this can represent divine timing. This can represent the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can be a fated event. This can be the universe turning that wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. I already said that this is usually two people who are supposed to be together. That could be saying that this is fate and destiny, that these are two people who are supposed to be together. However, this can also represent a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. You know, the wheel's spinning, and now things that were going good all of a sudden start going very, very bad very quickly. Could be any of those things. I think that's what happened because I've got the Hermit next. This is Virgo energy. This is an energy of withdrawal, isolation. This is about something happening that forces you to go internal, to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, shining your inner light down in the shadows of yourself, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. We've already seen a similar energy here with the Hanged Man. Both of these cards are about things not moving forward the way they're supposed to, and doing some looking at things here, trying to figure out how to move forward from here. The key difference is in the Hanged Man, you're looking to the external world around you, looking at things and people around you in a different way, trying to figure out how to move forward. In the Hermit, you're looking inside yourself, trying to figure out how to move forward from here. Trying to make some sort of a choice about this love connection. And it's not looking great here. To clarify the lovers, I have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. Now this Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is another card of being walled off and defensive here. Now this is also a card of healing though. This is the wounded warrior and he's been hurt. Hence the wall he's built around himself. He's trying to protect himself. He's trying to not get hurt anymore so that he can heal, so he can get his energy right and take the final step in his journey. So there's some sort of a wall up between you. Looks like you may have walled yourself off in some way here because you have been hurt and you're trying to heal yourself. You could be running into your person's wall in terms of trying to reconcile this connection. The next card to clarify the lovers is the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. This is thinking about something over and over and over again on this repeating loop in your mind. Not really sure what the safe step to take is and feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because of it. I've got you internally conflicted here. I have the feeling that a piece of you wants this connection back and a piece of you is wanting to hide behind this wall because you've been hurt and you're not really sure what to do. You still have love and emotions for this person. You just may not be outwardly expressing it right now. Feeling stuck about whether you should or shouldn't fight for this connection. Next, we have the Nine of Swords, more Gemini energy. So I'm clarifying a Gemini card, and I've got two Gemini cards here in the clarifiers. We're going from the 8 to the 9. Now, a minute ago, we went from the 6 of Wands backwards to the 5 of Wands. Now we're escalating things, and it's not a good escalation. This is a very psychologically not pleasant situation to be in, where you can't get your mind to shut up and you're thinking about something over and over again on a repeating loop because you don't know what to do. Well, this is worse than that. This is mental anguish. This is thinking about something over and over again with all these fears and worries and anxiety behind your thinking, and thinking about it so much with all that fear, worry, and anxiety that it's actually stressing you out. So that's not a good spot to be in. And then we finish the clarifiers of the lovers with the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the tarot deck. This is about using the will to move forward very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to move past any problems or challenges or obstacles or roadblocks from your past, moving forward past that very quickly into success and victory. Now, the problem with the Chariot is that there's no reins connecting the driver to the beasts that pull the chariot. So he's using his will alone to steer this thing, to power this thing. So the driver has to be balanced. He has to be in alignment, or this thing's not going anywhere. This is either a hanged man stuck right where it's at type of an energy, or it's an energy like a rocket launcher, bullet coming out of a gun, it's so fast. And I'm not sure if you're in alignment. We saw that Wheel of Fortune, but I've got you with 2 5s out here. The 5 of Cups, sadness and remorse and internal conflict stuck in your head, being hurt, mental anguish. That does not sound like someone who is in alignment right now. So I'm not sure if things are moving forward for you the way that you would like to see them right now. I'm not even sure if you actually know 100% what it is that you want, and that could be the thing that is a difficult spot for you to be in, because it's all stuck right now until you figure out what you want. Now let me scoot this over a little bit and get some more room, because that was your energy, Gemini, for November 2021. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because in their energy we have the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. This Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight in the deck. The overall energy of the reading is the fastest knight in the deck. We just saw the Chariot card for you, the fastest energy period in the deck. Now we've got another very quick moving energy here with this Knight of Wands. This is about rushing forward and taking rapid, passionate action on something that your person has a lot of passion and desire for. Rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something like that. This can also be referred to as the player of the tarot deck. This is someone who has shifting loyalties, someone who might rush in all passionately and get what they want, and then rush out somewhere else just as passionately and get what they want there, and can't stay in one place for too long because they're wishy-washy and they keep coming back and forth trying to play both sides of the fence. I've seen this Three of Cups a couple of times, which can indicate a third-party love connection because there's 3 cups of love there. We've seen the Lovers card a couple of different times. Could be some choice between lovers, some choice in a love connection. Could be any number of things. So let's clarify this Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Gemini's person? Tell me more about this Knight of Wands energy, please. Let's get 2 more on the Knight of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She is perpetually pregnant, so she represents the birth of something new. She's actually the gateway between spirit or the universe or the divine and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So anytime someone manifests something new, it gets birthed into our reality via the Empress energy here. So if this represents the birth of something new, your person could be rushing forward all passionately trying to rebirth this connection with you, or your person could have been doing some player type stuff trying to birth something new elsewhere. I think that might be the case. We've got that 4 of Cups right underneath it. Again, emotionally discontent. Your person not being happy with the 3 cups that they have, so much so that they keep daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that they believe is going to bring them more emotional happiness and fulfillment. Again, this could represent that there's already a love offer between the 2 of you here, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected. It's just stuck here because it's still hanging in the air. Could be that. Lovers right underneath that. Very powerful love connection between the 2 of you. Or this could represent a choice between lovers and your person can't make up their damn mind. It could be that. I think that is it. We have the 2 of Wands next. Aries energy. 2s are decisions. This is a fork in the road. This is a crossroads. This is a decision point. Which path leads your person to the world that they want? Which path do they need to leave behind in order to get there? 3 of Cups again right under that. Cancer energy. Again, this is usually reconciliation, being reunited and celebrating, although it hasn't felt like that at any point for me. It's felt more like a third-party love connection. We've got 3 cups of love here. Your person trying to make a choice between those 2 passionate paths they could go down. Which of the 2 lovers do I want? Unable to make up their mind and constantly daydreaming about it. I think they birthed something new outside of this connection. I think they let their passion and their desire to go after what it is that they want, their sexual energy probably got them birthing something new somewhere else. And I think they're so wishy-washy and back and forth, they're probably playing both sides of the fence here. Next, we have to clarify this Knight of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Swords are usually not a good sign in a love reading. You got a sword in your first column of cards when I clarified the Tower. You got 2 swords in your last row of cards when I clarified the Lovers for you. We've got a sword here with the Knight of Swords as the overall energy of the reading. And now I just got 2 swords in your person's first column of cards. This 10 of Wands is a heavy burden that your person's carrying. This is Sagittarius energy. This is them carrying a heavy burden, probably because they're back and forth about which person do I choose. I think this is a difficult situation for them too. Things are hung up right now. Next, to clarify the Knight of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is an energy of taking a pause, like taking a rest, taking a break, choosing to go inside themselves to do some thinking about something, to do some healing about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. We saw that Hermit card. This is like the minor arcana version of the Hermit. The key difference is the Hermit is a lot more powerful energy. This Four of Swords is something that a person chooses to do. The Hermit energy is not something that you would choose to do. It's something that you get forced into, usually by a Tower moment happening, forces you to go internal and do some contemplation and some soul searching. But this is more like a break in the connection, a pause in the connection, a heavy burden that your person needs some time to think about, to figure out, probably to figure out this choice they're trying to make. Final card to clarify that Knight of Wands is the King of Swords. This is more Gemini energy. So I've seen all the Gemini minor arcana cards except the Ten of Swords. I've got the Gemini court card here. I've seen the Gemini major arcana card, the Lovers, probably 3 times now, maybe 4. This is a decision-making energy here. This is your person trying to be very smart, very logical, very analytical, very rational, trying to make some sort of a decision head over heart. Now I've got you out here with kind of an opposite energy of that with this King of Cups. This is someone who listens to their emotions, listens to their intuition when they're trying to make a decision. This is someone who doesn't do that. This is an emotionally detached decision maker. He doesn't care about the emotions. He doesn't care about the story behind what's going on. He's just looking at what he can see right in front of him, the truth, the facts of the matter. Like cold and calculated, looking at what's really right here in front of me and making the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision available for everyone involved. I think that's what your person is doing. They're burdened by this whole situation, and they're trying to take a time out here to think about that and come to some logical, rational decision about what to do. The next card in your person's energy for November 2021 Gemini is the Fool. This is the very first card of the Major Arcana, card 0 of the Major Arcana, first card of the tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is a card about throwing caution to the wind and just taking that blind leap of faith. It's about not thinking things through, just going for it. And screw it, I'm going to jump off the cliff and I'll figure out how to grow wings on my way down. Now, this can also be an energy of risk-taking. I've got this, what could be a player type of an energy, wishy-washy, in and out, back and forth, shifting loyalties, can't stay in one place for very long. This could be an energy of taking risks outside of the connection here, which would happen if that's, I mean, that's how you start something new here. I have this very distinct feeling that your person has gotten involved in a third-party connection and now they're not sure what to do, trying to take a time out to figure that out and make a decision, and now it looks like they have decided to take a leap of faith somewhere. So tell me more about this Fool card for Gemini's person, please. Why is the Fool here for Gemini's person in November 2021, please? Let's get 2 more on this Fool card, please. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers again. Gemini energy. This is divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine. Powerful, powerful love connection. 2 people who are probably supposed to be together, but again, this can represent some choice in the love connection, some choice between lovers. The Empress, the birth of something new. Same story, 4 of Cups, not being happy with what they have and constantly thinking about this other thing that they believe will bring them more happiness, thinking about this other cup. That is the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love and emotions. So I've got 2 cards in a row that represent the birth of something new, This is a new beginning in love and emotions, and your person contemplating that, thinking about doing that. Temperance is right under that. This is Sagittarius Major Arcana card. This is a card of patience. This is a card of blending things together little bits at a time, not being in a hurry, not being in a rush about it, taking things nice and slow, blending a little bit together, then taking a step back and looking at the big picture to see how is all this working out, and then coming back in and blending a little bit more together, like making fine-tuning type adjustments here. Two of Pentacles right under that. Capricorn energy. I've got too much wishy-washy energy here for your person, Gemini. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. This is a card of balance, but it's more about being off balance and trying to regain your balance or trying to maintain your balance when your balance is thrown off. It's like going back and forth on something. Again, first card in their energy is the most important. Back and forth, in and out, wishy-washy. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Juggling. This can mean juggling more than one person. It can mean weighing the pros and cons of something, trying to make some sort of a decision that they're not quite able to make yet. To clarify the Fool, we have the Moon, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. Now the Moon is Pisces energy. This is an energy of fears, worries, anxieties. It's also an energy of something being hidden in the dark, as in your person could have some secret that they're hiding in the dark about taking risks. They could be having fears and worries and anxieties about whether or not to take the leap of faith in this love connection. It could be that they're hiding something in the dark about taking risks and having a choice between two lovers, and that they birthed something new, and that they're constantly daydreaming about this other thing. Juggling back and forth. It could be either of those two things, but it's possible that your person was seeing someone else taking risks outside of the connection and was keeping that a secret and keeping it in the dark. It's possible that somebody saw that happen and reported it to you. It's possible that you were snooping around and uncovered that. That could be what you recognized here. It can be either of those options. The next card to clarify the Fool is the 8 of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is the card of work. This is about putting in the work on something, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something, trying to get what they want, or at least being willing to put in the work on something here. Now, it could be that your person was taking risks outside of the connection, putting in work elsewhere, and that's been hidden in the dark. Could be a spot now where they've created this 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy, of options and choices and confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups, a lot of different ways your person could choose to go with this in terms of taking a leap of faith here. There's a lot of emotions involved in this decision for them, and they're not wanting to make a mistake, which is why they're confused now about all their options and choices. I don't think your person is 100% clear on what they want either. I think that's difficult for them. I think they're trying to rein themselves in and be patient, but they've done screwed this all up and got things stuck here, probably because they had a passionate new beginning somewhere else. The final card in your person's energy for November 2021, Gemini, is the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself here. A lot of times for me, this represents planning for the future. Tell me about this Page of Coins for Gemini's person. Why is this Page of Coins here for Gemini's person in November 2021? Let's get one more on this Page of Coins, please. Okay, we'll take 2. No problem. On the bottom of the deck, there's the Lovers again, Gemini energy. Very powerful love connection. They're planning for, now this is also can represent a choice in the love connection, and they're trying to plan for the future. They're probably having some confusion about how to plan for the future, what choice to make here. Again, birthing something new. Four of Cups. It keeps showing me that same story. Temperance, same order. Now we've got the Hermit here. Withdrawal, isolation, being forced to go inside themselves to do soul searching, deep inner reflection, contemplation, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here, how to plan for the future moving forward from here. To clarify that Page of Coins, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Star, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I said it earlier in the reading, this is looking very, very similar and feeling very similar to the Aquarius reading. So if you're involved with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, or the person you're involved with has Aquarius in their chart, I would definitely watch that, because a lot of these cards came out right toward the end of that reading too. To clarify the Page of Coins, we have the Two of Cups, the Star, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This Two of Cups is Cancer energy. Twos are choices, they're decisions. This is a love connection between the two of you. This is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's also a two, and it represents needing to make a choice in this connection. Lovers right here on the bottom of the deck, needing to make a choice in this love connection here, planning for the future of doing that. Next we have the Star, Aquarius energy. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This can be wish fulfillment, divine guidance. In a love reading, this could signify, your person viewing you or this other person as a gift from the universe, as the one for them. This could be a spot where your person is viewing both of you as the one for them, and now they're in this difficult position here of trying to make a decision about that, take action on a decision, and it's a very difficult situation. Could definitely be that. Now this is also card 17 of the Major Arcana, the card that comes immediately after card 16, the Tower. You don't make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower moment first. Clearly there's one. It's the very first card in your reading, in your energy, I mean. When a Tower happens and something comes crashing down and now nothing's the same as it was before, it's hard to see your path moving forward. We saw your person here trying to take a pause to figure that out, being burdened by that. We saw the Hermit energy of being forced to go inside themselves to figure something out here. We've got the Hanged Man energy and the mutual energy that's also affecting your person. This would be the guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the path for them so that they can see their way moving forward. The Star is where your hope comes from, where your healing comes from. This could be your person hoping that they can plan for the future, hoping they can make the correct decision in this love connection here, hoping they can make the correct decision in this love connection here. Could potentially be viewing you and another person as the one for them and just can't quite decide, which is why they're showing up with this Knight of Wands as the first card in their energy, this wishy-washy back and forth, in and out type of an energy. But the next card to clarify that Page of Coins is the Queen of Swords. This is the Libra card here. This is she who knows the truth. This is someone who's very smart and logical and analytical, and someone who is fair enough that she will let you speak your truth. The problem is she already knows the truth, so the truth you speak to the Queen of Swords had better match the truth you already know, or she already knows, or she will use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth on something, much like this rushing forward to speak the truth as the overall energy. But it's also an energy of cutting off the things or the people that no longer serve her, that are no longer in this person's best interest. Now, I do also have I haven't seen any other counterparts in terms of king and queen of the same suit out here until now. And now I have the king and queen of swords. Usually king and queen of the same suit is a power couple. It's two cards that are supposed to be together, which usually represents, much like this lover's card, two people who are supposed to be together, except in the case of the sword suit. This usually represents two people who used to be together. So I'm feeling like maybe there is a decision. Your person's planning for the future and they have a decision to make. They might be acting in this decisive decision-making energy. I've got this other decision-making energy out there for them. They could be severing you here. Or at least contemplating doing that. I don't know that this person has made the choice. It doesn't feel like they have, because the final card to clarify this page of coins is the Seven of Pentacles. This is like, it's Taurus energy, but this is like a period of them pausing to reflect and take stock of this whole situation, take stock of this connection, possibly take stock of the other connection that they're trying to choose between. And what they're doing is they're looking at the seeds that have been planted here, and they're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that I actually want? Is this going to grow into what I want? Is this going to pan out? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out? It's not going to turn into what I want. And maybe I should cut my losses and move on. So this is that period of time where your person is pausing to reflect on and contemplate those types of things. And that could be why we're seeing this Hanged Man energy where nothing is moving forward right now. I think your person has not made the decision, and they're hoping to be able to make this decision and sever one of these options, because they have too many options and choices right now, and they're confused about what to do. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.